What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick. Indy Louisville versus Wake Forest. College football matchup going down Saturday, October 29th, 2022. Before we get to that free pick, gotta let you guys know at Pickdawgz.com, we're doing it bigger and better than anyone else. Got more free pick videos on our channel than you'll find anywhere else on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed. And also take advantage of our free Sportsbook bonus offer, the link in the description of this video below. Also in the description of this video below, click the join button for more information on our YouTube VIP and premium passes. A great way to get yourself some premium content for an awesome price. Those VIP and premium passes will ensure that every single day you're getting plays from myself, Mitch, and Rod. It's one of the best values going in sports handicapping today. So make sure it's something that you check out, take advantage of, and keep in your back pocket. But let's get to this one between Louisville and Wake Forest. And Louisville coming into this one with a record of 4-3 on the year, 4-3 against the number after a 24-10 win at home over Pitt last time out. Meanwhile, Wake Forest entering at 6-1 on the year after a third straight victory in the form of a 43-15 beatdown of Boston College in their last game. Now, the thing about Louisville is that they are getting looks as a home underdog here, and I can understand why. If you look on the surface, this is a Louisville team that's won 3 of their last 4 games, but I think this is where you really have to do your due diligence and dig into those numbers, because the wins, yeah, they came against Pitt. It was a solid defensive performance, for a Louisville team that was in need of one, but still, they're still a decent defense. So there's nothing really to be surprised about in that game. But again, it was a win over an inconsistent Pitt team that I think a lot of people are kind of blown out of proportion this season. And then before that, a road win over Virginia, who's really been nothing special this season. A loss to Boston College, who's been one of the worst teams in the ACC this season. And a win over USF, who has, again, been one of the worst teams in the AAC this season. A win nonetheless, but again, you kind of got to take those opponents with a grain of salt. On the other side, you've got Wake Forest, whose only loss this season is to a Clemson team in overtime by 6 points. That a Clemson team that's one of the best, if not the best, in the ACC this season, and Wake Forest is right now lining up them, with a chance to get a rematch against Clemson in the ACC title game, as they really control their own fate. You'd like to see a little bit tougher opposition than Boston College, Army, and Florida State, and I'm not going to do the whole Wake Forest beat Boston College and Boston College beat Louisville, so that means that Wake's better than Louisville stance. But the reality is that I think Wake Forest is better than Louisville in every sense of the word, especially offensively. They're a lot more trustworthy offensively. Louisville, there's a lot of variance there. You can get, the Louisville that looked really good offensively, against Virginia and held, Pitt to 10 points. But the problem for Louisville is that none of those teams are Wake Forest, and none of those teams bring to the table offensively what Wake Forest does. A top 10 scoring offense, 19th in the country passing the football. And I just think that Wake Forest is more consistent, and that's what I look for in these things, is consistency. I trust Wake Forest a lot more than to try to figure out what I'm going to get from Louisville on a week-to-week basis and laying 4 points on the road. Some people may figure it's a tricky line. I don't think it's tricky. I think we're just getting a great number with a really, really good Wake Forest team. So I'm going to take Wake Forest here, laying the 3.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But if you're looking for best bets from myself or any of our other world-class handicappers, check out Pickdawgz Premium and use the promo code 15OFF, 15OFF, all one word, all lowercase, for 15% off your purchase at Pickdawgz Premium. And while you're at Pickdawgz, make sure you check out our free betting tools, some of the best betting tools in the business and tools that you'll want to have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Let's cash some winners.